Question. Okay, next question. I recall watching a meeting a few years ago where then Prince Charles, now King Charles, was here in the island with his woman Camilla, and they were received like a royal reception. It seemed like with drums and it even there was even a point where he sat down, he and his wife, behind the drums. And what is your opinion of that? Because it seems to me that is a complete reversal of everything that the culture is teaching us should be.
That is Marley politics. Straight out of the Marley house that comes from. Mama Rita and Ayatollah Key, they own Scotch Pass.
Oh, yes, I heard that.
Own Scotch Pass.
Yeah.
And on Bob Marley's birthday, she send money to Scotch Pass, and a team goes to celebrate Bob Marley. So Ayatollah was, because Scotch Pass is divided, the Rita house and Scotch Pass, Ayatollah was living over there. So they are very key. So Mama Rita said, Ayatollah, you hear me now? Can the drums come? And give my money.
Just like that.
Pick up the drums then.
For her political game.
Ayatollah, you can't talk to him, you know.
But like, what use is it? Why even? There's no need for that. No one's.
No.
If anything, it's gonna strain. You know, it's gonna cramp something up.
The Marley don't care because they are in line with the royal family there, and they want to look good in Trench Town.
True.
See me? So the point is, Tola took them. What can Nyabinghi say? Because Tola Haitian same way, Ayatollah. But when him take up things, that's Ayatollah.
Yo, but just to see that, you know, see the elders, some elders there with the King Charles and his woman there. It's like we come like we some Uncle Thomas on Sambos on the plantation. You know what I mean?
Because it's just some change, you know. That see, yeah.
Trump change.
Just for the occasion,
you know.
And when we read more than the Scotch Pass, I told her just blaze up.
What?
And it always just cool them. Because they're on Rita Marley's property.
Right. So they.
And what Mama Rita say?
Right.
You can go around that.
Because if you want a place to live, you best follow what I tell you.
You can go around that. You know, so you know it's serious politics.
Oh, I see.
Not on the Nyabinghi side, but infiltrated by a Nyabinghi person who's in favor of Rita. Because you have to do what Mama Rita said. You know, it reminds me. It was when it was Gabby died. I think Gabby died at Scotch. Gabby died, you know, and we wanted the harps to beat at Gabby's funeral. Because Gabby buried at Scotch Pass, you know, so?
Yeah.
The harps. One brethren, one of my brothers said, yo, this is my harps. Can't play a funeral, you know. He said, leave my harps, take some of the harps. Can't beat one of funeral settings. But in the same sense, you couldn't say the harps cannot go for the royal family up there. But you can't say you can't go
That's
around the
okay.
funeral.
Yeah.
So it's a double standard within the whole settings of the thing.
Confused.
So you have to always on helping the function within them structures, you know. It not really follow a streamline of regulations. A man saying, well, do this, you have in contact him, not do that because of him, I said that. So it's like an unfree. Because I remember saying, okay, Nyabinghi unruly, you know. Nyabinghi is warriors on a battlefield. Nyabinghi is a campsite, you know. And warriors in a one tent, you know. You come to a Bingi ground and every man come to Hibernacle, you know. I mean, in group attack, you know. And war him come find, you know. Original groundation, you know, man, we in the bush, you know. Him have him halves, one of plane, you know, come amongst no man. He raise his own chance within himself, you know. Because groundation was on a tabernacle settings. You come to reason. The reason for the one voice. Groundation have one leader, you know. Every man have one leader. So if a man raise a reason, a man just fit you. So the reasoning. I want to read something and free himself. No man have burn fire, but fire in your mouth where you accept fire burn. You man have a right to say. So groundation is a family thing. And groundation didn't look on how you dress. And in the early days of groundation, you know, Ashanti, you know, barefoot, you know, sackcloth, you know. without shirt, you know. Man, I look on you, look, you know, wissy, man, you know. Thunder locks him a fly, you know. Yeah, some patter. And him speak a whole for IRA, you know, speak no English need, and born English, born Queen, born everything. Button up your shirt, and no wear no marine, and them little thing, groundation man, born that. But short pants. A groundation man, a short pants in there.
Natural, we are trying to look, at the same time we have to cover up certain areas.
Yeah, but even, look man, Ashley, Bongo Ashley in a Rockers. Ashley Iron Gift. Yeah, see? When you see him in the Rockers, you know, he don't have no shirt, king. Him big old bash over his shoulder. And he cut off pants down, so he long rod up.
I will, long rod, yeah.
The Warwicker Rasta, them, you know, Irish Irons, you know, Warwicker Hill, man, a 5, 6, 7 foot rod him up there, you know, and him barefoot, you know. And when he walk from Warwicker, go down to
the
Walton, go down a Trenchtown, go down a Backawall. Road black. Can walk in the middle of the road. No car, no pass. And he burn every church him see. Lightning pan church and pope.
Yes.
A warrior them. But you bulldoze it. See, so Rastas said something. We need researchers to go and, just like I have the Kargan atrocity, you claim for that. You need to claim to destruction of Backawall too. Destruction of Pinnacle too, you know, by political forces, you know. Those are research material. We need to challenge the government, so you need to compensate.
Talk to you need to come talk to us.
It is not Kargan atrocity alone. A Buster man said bringing them dead or alive. Within 2 shine chrome gun. He come down a mobile. And in cowboy hat. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm a national hero. They said hypocrisy thing.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna say, within the Rastafari structure, in the intellectual side of it, to present these things out there. Because we do some further documentation saying, but you have a collective as a government, these are the things you need to talk to us about. Because it's not one atrocity, many atrocities.
A whole system to address. Yes, not just one little thing, not one day.
Yeah. Because even on the 21-day convention of King Emmanuel did do. And the police brutality.
58.
Yeah. But you know, because one run left the king same dead, you know. Bongo, when we listen to Bongo Dan pick up in halves, you know, king, and fly up on the bus, you know. Bongo Dan shoot off in the halves and the arm, you know. Police are beat, man, non-stop, you know. How that go? You beat the pregnant to man, she's shoot her pitney. How you go? You having a convention, what right? Although you bust off Queen Victoria, and you need to bust off and burn down too. Not true? Yeah. I worry upon battlefield, but don't anything come down, and I'm no response to that. Because it's at the enslavement of black people, them the statue they out the final. It's a reminder. Yeah.
When he rushed them out of parade, heat them.
Oh, Priest Brown.
And Detective Lock.
Angel Lock. See me?
And go every damn big pick and try beat Rasta. Some lick in a Rasta head.
But you can add to that. We have Rastafari street people. Street. Preachers. Him come down within table. You have him Bible. And you have him little lantern because you have him electricity. Them time. You see the police sight him. Him have to kick over the table and pick up him Bible.
Yeah.
A pure button and make a run. You better take what he said. The whole line drum cut up, bass drum cut up in front, they cut up everything, cutting. And can't pick up so much things. So what happens to those atrocities against us? How can we be silent? I just make it pass because we have a little space to move freely. One to the man who have to swallow the ganja.
I know eat that.
You have a big spliff in and here's a police, him swallow everything, you know. Fire everything gone down in his belly.
You gotta put it out first.
Yeah, he swallow. If he flick, you know, police will go search you. What say? Oh, you flick you while so we go search. So what happened? We don't know. He swallow.
Burn your mouth.
They handcuff me up out all the day. I'm going to search the garbage jeep. I'm a brother. I want to listen to one of them say, yes, Rasta, fear this, you know. When you hold, you know, everything is a shake out, I had that, I got a courthouse, then lock me up at jail for one lily black mouth sitting in that garbage.
So, you know, it's a bunch of atrocities. So, I have the spiritual side, holistic side of the movement, churchical side, the chanting side, but you have to balance the thing now. Yeah, I see, totally. Because as Mother said, the ancient and the modern go hand in hand. And the life of the people. So if I remember the tradition from the Kumna, the Kokomina, the revivalists, to the Nyabinghi. And we're not supposed to have no separation between both. Because, I was saying, you know, him listen to some chants and him swear say Nyabinghi chanting. But then go around there, a Kumina man a play. And the same beats are coming to him, so wow.
I see a message I send
out. The same message, the same beats. But the Kumina drum, he come out and say, look at the same chants, the same beats are come. They are a little different, but you have to discern the difference between them. With a keen eye, you can hear, you can listen. But its foundation roots you on. Because remember, you know, if the Borough man never come here, you wouldn't have the Borough complement of drums. I big man don't make no drum.
Still singing hymns and clapping.
I got a question. So how did djembe come in?
No man, djembe recent something, man. African drum that.
Yeah,
it's good,
djembe
you know.
Real recent.
It's good, you know. The African drum. We have to give thanks to African creative money. African create a whole heap of musical instruments, a whole vast amount. That is seen. So what we are saying, just like how the Indians brought the ganja seed, the Kali. Remember, you know, it's Kali Punja, you know. The Kali we come from, you know. Kali Punja, the Indian smoking ganja god, pure ganja seed smoke out and hears out and
Kali, goddess of destruction.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Kali Punja. You know how much on her foot?
I like the word in my appearance.
But she's the ganja queen. So the Kali herb come from the Kali Punja. Because when we growing up in a Kali herb, you know. And you have to buy your bread bag and you scrape it with a knife and scrape off whatever chemical upon it and you make your split.
Yes,
you know, see. So there's an intertwine between the Indian tradition and the Rastafari. Because oil is Gangunguru Mirage. And then you have the Indian Lalu who teach oil. Everything oil know. Indian Lalu. Yeah, Indian when live up there with oil.
Okay.
And teach him the language, teach him the prayers. Oil never learn upon him. Lalu, the Indian, the chalice and Lalu teach him the non-use of salt. And the menstrual thing to Lalu teach oil that oil never know. That cycle.
So you bring a more ancient vibes, ancient culture to him.
Yes, and not to use salt. Remember when someone say salt. And when the slave ship when they jump away to him, then they see no salt, what I tell them, say, oh, salt.
If you wanted to eat something, it's going to be salt pork.
All right.
Something out the barrel, old salt pork.
Yeah, of course. You see, so the beauty about it is that the Rastafari culture comes through many forms. Many people influence the culture along the way. Get me? Yeah, with the dimensions and the chants and the spirituality. But the thing is that to not to integrate the thing because of the spiritual part of it and ancestor worshiping and calling the ancestors to duty. How we gonna survive?
So how is it now when other nations now take on the Nyabinghi? What is the difference and what does that mean?
Okay, the nations, okay.
White folk are different.
Yeah, we travel a lot amongst them. Most of my Nyabinghi. This year I spent 2 months in California on a Bingi ground. And that time it was Native American Indians. Okay. He says, "Man, to come to me and say, create a tabernacle and build it from the ground." Then I see Kings Canyon up California, way up on the mountaintop. I'm go there. I invite me to Flako, you must come here. I'm go there, I'm sight it up and find out. I mean, it's American Indian. Long lock, thick lock, Congo lock. And him tattoo his majesty on his body. You see? So you can say, I'm a ganja man too. You know the Amharic. And when you look on the eyebrow of the same size set like ours. The only thing is that when you spot it and then close it, because you know it's winter in California, you have the warm and having fireplace inside to attract, keep him warm. Said we said, I'm having pictures, I'm having books, a whole heap of books. But what the ones that do now, they read a lot. And the thing why I tell them once and once every time when I travel, when I go to a Bingi, is all the songs all the songs to read round a fire key. The foreigner with the Caucasian taking flashlight and read every one of them. Him to the book, you know. He's to the book. To the Nyabinghi guideline how we write, you know. But you see here, no man I read nothing but born pope, born queen, born dragon. Everything with our head mixed up. He never read none of the Psalms. So it's standard, which is the right standard. You're born the foreigner. I'm a read out of your book what you write, word for word. And when you come to visit your place, you don't read nothing. You talk out of your head. You know something wrong. And I should say, oh, now do the right thing. You write a guidebook on Psalms where you read on the fire key. Why not read them?
Set the order.
You set the order. Follow the order where you set the rest of it. Yeah. Exactly. You go being overseas king. You can't like no fire, you know, rest. You go in the forest, you know. The police are search the place, you know. One little fire, so low fire. You have to light fire in one drum. When I burn fire non-stop, you have to fire can't out. For you have to get permission to hold a fire key. You go see it and we have been get outside, because in our home, you know, a hotel, a little, really upstairs, but a little place, a guest house, see me? I would light the fire outside, I'm round it, chant the Psalms and go back inside. I look up and go maintain it because the fire out and go down low, but the point is that the ritual of the firelight. But you don't have no inside fire, it's an outside fire. You can have no inside fault of fire. There you see. Oh yeah, we do that. So what I say? The ones them, they reject them one society, you know. Because they go call upon them, you know. Them not saying no. But they say, come on, why you to be Rastafari, represent. But what they will say, they will not be front of the African cause. Just like we're some poor collective. A Rasta them. But they don't front nothing. Them finance, them give, and them fulfill the creed. What we even not doing here. Because when we're some poor collective come up, who have locks? Jewel have locks. Scott Moshe have locks. Mike Bean have no locks. Hyman have locks. Come here foundation. Come here vice president. So they all lean more upon me now to do this part here. You see? But what I say, how can you deny the association who finance Asian Council, who finance the Asians in need in Jamaica? Because of color of skin? No, we will leave that alone. Because how can you deny them? They will imagine tell this man, who am I to decide the fate of the people? Who am I? So you look on it on a measure. You cannot deny a man to be Rastafari because in color and skin king.
No, of course not.
But you look on him works now.
Yes, of course.
You look on him works. Yes. Because when I go and I travel and I talk to ones and ones who have a different color skin, they go to tribulation too. They suffer too. They go to hardship too.
Of course.
They're hungry too. They live out a door, they eat out a garbage.
I guess what I was speaking more to, I mean, I know, yeah, they're children of the Most High, so they need salvation just like the next person.
Yes.
Right? You know, that's true. I'm more speaking of more like what does the Nyabinghi, since it's not from their histories particularly, what does it do for them in their life? Like, because they would have to change something about it for it to be for them. Just like if me, I go to Poland and pick up some of their, music. I'm a black man, so it's gonna come out a little differently, and I'm gonna make it serve myself. So yes,
what it does for them, the liberty has changed. I try to do them more time, and when they go to supermarket place, they read every label.
Yeah.
Everything they read, and they say, oh, that no. And they will. They don't use no plastic thing. They take the shopping bag to supermarkets and they peculiar in what they eat, how they drink, and how they live with their family, which is good. They know alcoholic, they know womanizing, they know abusive to children or them woman.
Give them an order and discipline.
Yeah, order and discipline. They baptize in the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. They have Ethiopian names. They go to Orthodox Church.
They baptize, okay.
Yeah, they baptize their children have African names too, Ethiopian Orthodox names. So you find, say, within the transformation of their life, I can see the difference. Okay. So I can say, man. I can't really redline the ones them who see a liberty, which is upful.
Yeah.
That I see. And then say, okay, man, due to separation, we go to, because some of them are drug addicts too. Hardcore. Rastafari saved them. Black saved them. A lot of them.
Yes, sir. A lot of people lost one in the wilderness.
Yeah. So, you find that, I must say, many are called but few chosen, That's how it's said, And His Majesty, I never chose His Majesty. His Majesty chose hand-picking. Come to the world. Because just like I'm right and I do enough things, it come out of your eyesight. I go engineering school. I electrical engineer. I should be doing that. I not do that. I write book. I do cultural work and build house and all kind of shit. It doesn't come natural. Because really I say, within Rastafari, I find a duty for myself. It's like there's a musician, I find I do the said way, and I do the research say way, and your internal calling that. Yeah, I see. Just like how we work some poor collective, we say, yo, things to do at Jamaica, what can you do? So, okay, we raise some funds and send some money come. No obligation. Because them see as we are fulfilling the Nyabinghi creed. Which is a beauty to fulfill.
Yes, sir.
And when I travel amongst them, I don't see no prejudice or no racism or nothing amongst the ones them. Because what they do now is Ras Flako. You are leading, whatever you recommend, we will do. And when you look at the thing critical, make your suggestions. And they say, okay, we can fit this, and these are the needs. So you find that there's a combination of energy around them. See. Because even FI books when I write now, otherwise my publication is global, and I write, I have proofreaders who I not pay. I have editors who I not pay. I see. So the networking with those ones is still good, because it's still Rastafari I work. I don't know, so I cannot finance it when we just come in. There's no charge, because it's small, yes, but it's still valid. Because they say they're doing a duty within the fulfillment of the task. So within the thing, it's just far now, to grow more on that red line. So because use this and use that and use this and use that. Because within the structure of things, we say Nyabinghi is non-partiality. So Nyabinghi is non-partial. So you draw a line. Nyabinghi is non-partial. Nyabinghi fling point on anybody. Nyabinghi don't respect people.
Not respect to a person.
No. So if you go draw a line, and draw a line, no, man. So we have to look into do these line drawing things. So, because His Majesty say, I am the least king. The kings of kings, Lord of lords, say, I am the least. So His Majesty can say, what we have to say. Or we are draw a line against the brethren of a different race and religion. Because Rastaman, I can't trace your ancestors, I can trace, I know grand, I don't know great grand, Very little people I know in a fair bloodline, very, very, very little people. So, and when I check out fair history, I cross over with Indian, and I cross over with some people from Caucasian bloodline, I don't know. So, you see, so when you can trace you can trace your ancestry according to your 10 fingers, you don't know nothing, because there's no picture on the wall. Your grandmother never tell you nothing. Nobody never tell you nothing about your own self. So you ever try your true self. So within the Rastafari tradition now, you just burn everything and start anew. Because whatever you complex now, you just say you burn that. You don't make it no headache, You just burn it, put it one side and start afresh.
Start anew, because you can do that.
And the only way you can get out this thing,
man can do.
Yeah. You say burn that, man. Fire upon that, man. Different thing. Because there's no way you can offer them a break. Because I know English. How much different language we know? To translate things to different. Because when you look on a research scholar, I read a lot of things. I like research material to read, seeing. I like one to get scholarships who can do things and dig up things. So when you look on a man who gets a scholarship and can dig deep, and I think, some things down there we never know. Because education is limited in Jamaica, in the sense of research material and so on. School is limited. So careers are also limited. Because most of the things that I learn is after I leave school. So maybe we would have learned more things if we were taught in school how to think and go through things.
Natural. Yes, sir.
Because when you look on your lifespan, how much can you learn at a late stage of life.
Yeah.
You have to cram your brain now,
Yeah. You have to choose wisely.
You have to choose wisely, say,
Yeah, you want to do whatever you learn well. You don't
exactly,
wanna,
and master what you learn.
Yeah, so focus and choose wisely. That's what I say.
Yes, so we find that. Yeah, within the Caucasian side and those ones who are still Rastafari. Yeah, because all right, I show you something. Terms I'm Virgin. Terms is a graphic artist. Terms say Flako. How is Bongo Tani got a heart attack and Bongo Tani died? And Terms say Flako. How is there's no book on the Asians them? And him dead off so. Let me say, wait then. When I go back to Rita 1983, I should document things. I think it was my duty and say, wait the Ras Terms. I did document Bongo Tani, So I go write Bongo Tani book. Ras Terms paint up a picture of Bongo Tani. And that come from Bongo Tani book cover. Because I'm looking at himself, He say, wait then. The Asians are dead off and we don't know nothing about them. Where's the history of these people who become ancestors now?
I read some articles here talking about him. This guy, this writer named Kenneth Bilby.
Yeah. I read Bilby too.
Yeah.
I read Bilby too.
Yeah, he nice.
Yeah. So I find out if you don't document Rastaman, you will lose the thing, Because most of the things what I write in Wise Man publication, ancestors, they're gone. I spend the time. But I don't want to do Marshanti too, but when I realized to do Marshanti was senile. Marshanti couldn't speak. Marshanti lose her brain. I don't want to do like Igos too. Igos Nyabinghi say Igos repatriate to Shashamani and go by there. And when we send one to Raswin, Idor, he was down there. George was family said. He said, Igos lack sound. And he just say that him stop talk to people, just inner himself. Because when you reach the ASNC, you don't talk no more. You're deep back in your own self.
Maintaining the levels.
Yeah, you maintain the levels, just sat on him, just dead there, mellow, and go through. So if I say, documentation is important.
Yes,
to keep the facts. And we don't really practice the redlining. We don't do for the truths and rights, we did the one. I just say, okay, I can get it, I just have I find my comfort, I say, no matter what they're going, There's a thing in the one that come out, which is good. So you find a good side. You work on that side, you're good to go. It's good,
That's my Lord.
Yeah, man, so. You're good like that. Why else you want to ask me?
Oh, I think that's it.
Oh, really?
I mean, you give a lot of information, and we can be in touch again.
Of course.
Yes, and I know you have an appointment.
Yeah.
So
time because what happened? Sometimes I feel challenged. I tell you something, King. Bongo want to create an administration within the youth black faith, with the table man and the chair. Now being expanded. This is the Ileka records and a chair, but now being expanded to a treasurer. Let's see. The treasury, now give a treasurer report. How can you be a treasurer?
You can't.
Huh?
Yeah.
So now being take up some administrative roles so they cannot manage.
Right. Yeah. Needs clarification.
Yeah. So the thing about it, my experience in Nyabinghi first coming in, the secretary, I don't write. I will sit down and I will write. I will record. Are you talk? I write. And I can summarize. Because you know school, about English and literature and comprehension and the summary and all them things. You're good pan them things. A basic thing that for man to do. If you really at that level, record and you write and you document and you pick out the high points what to write.
Yes.
Although in a Nyabinghi house, when you're born from a blaze fire, we listen. We know what exactly to write. We know what the crowd are talking about. So at the end of the Bingi now, a man say, Flako, you need to give a report for the 7 lives of Bingi. Then I know most of them. So when I come up with a report, I bring come up with the same chalice. Oh, we all get this too. Babylon, I'll get this report too. I say, easy no man. You know, so what the brethren are reading and what we discuss. You can see the lens are the ones them. And the man not trust you. Because anything you write, you know, a Babylon you go hand that twin. So you realize the documentation is what happened during the lines of the being as a refresher. You must get trust a secretary, Rastaman. That's what he's there for. To report and to refresh you. That those things took place.
Keep you on point.
Keep you on point. So another thing what was on my mind is the global secretariat. In written 1983, you know, you have a global secretariat that was within the 22 points. The global secretariat should be established to run Nyabinghi affair.
Yes,
Wherein out of every house and mansion globally, we choose one secretary who will fit into an international secretariat. So Shango back in England and say, me refresh me. Shango gets stroke now to an, you know what I think. Yeah, Shango. So he said, let's revise global secretary. Sorry. Global secretary. So we come up here and we try to launch it. The man him not come in. They separate themselves. Only not Pitfour. We launch on Sam Sharp Square. Them not come in. So the point was to launch, they was trying to find where could you create a global secretarial office, whether it is Sashamani, whether it's England, whether it's US. How would you route the funds into that secretariat? Even my desk study sort out some things, you know. All those things, seeing so it's trying to see how best. Because without a global secretariat to administration, you cannot consolidate house and mansion.
No, you need that.
You need that. And a paid secretary, paid administration. You can't run administration. All administrators are volunteer. You pay your internet, you pay your light, you pay your own thing, maintain your own computer system. Because first when I was a secretary, I have to go to a computer cafe. Go do my thing. Now I own my own computer. I cover my own bills and expenses. Where's the budget to the Nyabinghi administration? So how can you run an administration without a budget? You're born Babylon. So what is your alternative? You're an administration where you can't manage.
And when you burn them, you got to construct something after you're done burning. You got to build, you know, you got to have systems in place.
Yes. So that's why man say the battlefield mentality of the Nyabinghi. Trick battlefield.
The same Kofa gate here.
Yeah. So you're a warrior on a battlefield. You cannot run administration, King. You're a warrior. So you have to separate the two. So there's no separation. Because most times, as a secretary, when I write, you know, when I read back minutes, it's done. Then I follow up for minutes, you know. So there's a frustration. When matter writes on the minutes, the matter not discuss and finalize.
It's poof.
No.
Yeah, just
you write new minutes. So waste of
go
time.
in the archive and just keep moving on.
So you get things being repeated. So what I'm saying to them once is, if you're not equipped for the job, don't create the thing. Don't say you're in administration. Don't say you're running, you know, the whole of the thing with treasurer and secretaries and PRO. It's just a word and a paper, family. You get nothing done. Because there's no PRO. There's no youth council around nothing. So it's stuck. So we thought them get upset. They put me into a problem. Because I'm an administrative person who's driven by them little things. So I don't see things in place as frustration.
It's a gift.
Yeah. So if more time when I'm on travel, I don't know assistance. So when I come back, I fit in. No minister right now, no do. So I waste of time. So you have a treasurer who don't raise down funds, but in purpose. If a PRO no sell the administration, what the point you appoint a PRO? Because you want to fit into Babylon rules and all these things established, you want to put in man in those posts. But they have no use. It's a waste of time. So the whole thing, why a man said to them, say, return to groundation. Scrap the tabernacle thing and the administration. Within a groundation, like a groundation a back a wall, Bongo water yard. Now you see, Sam Brown yard and all them people yard, you know. Bongo Roy gates, have them things. So man just come in. Because there was a time when ones that travel from Mobile and they realized the groundation and come in and in Prince Emmanuel 21 days convention. One resident was Rasta rent a house now. He rented, so when the man from Mobile come, they can come there. The landlord find out. The Rasta go living in there and I said, no man, you already. Rasta.
I got it, Rasta.
And I said, no. Rasta. No man, I don't say that in the pan. Because you go rent and sublet it, you know. To the visitors from Mobile, you know, to go to the convention, you know. No man, I said that can't work. I'm not Rasta. That's it. So well, you know, you have all those things. So you have the thing. So when the thing's set now, we say, okay then. Man come to groundation, to reason and to burn chalice and to stay 1, 2, and 3 weeks or 3 days and sojourn. Because what we say, you know, we're in transit now. We're just temporary here to another place, which is Africa. We don't want to stay here. Because when you look at the ancestors and how them come to slave ship and slave belt and you realize, hey, someone say, yo, we are Jamaica, we don't left neither. We go war, you know. But we come here. If we want to leave, we leave on our own terms. They can't force us out. I will say, pay reparations, we don't have to pay with our money. So the other thing again too, the reparations and repatriation, you know, especially repatriation is a migration now. This is technical speaking. Because the reparation chant, man, I sing that no more. They get comfortable in that space.
Yeah, they want to stay with the mat.
Yeah, they want to stay with the mat. So now we're chanting no more. Because within the musical reggae genre now, them chants are chanting no more, Rasta man. Man talking about Africa, where the motherland no want to go. One way ticket, them man live there still, they don't go nowhere. Africa to live it, him now go.
Africa means work, means organization,
work.
planning.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It ain't no walk in the park.
No, because we learn. Because, okay then, what was down there? We said, what was I want to go home? We pull up all the money. We said, what up? Every day, what they look? We say, what I come to Shashamane, you know, from Jamaica, you know, come company, you know. What are asking nobody? When we phone call Water, like a second Unresolved Nyabinghi, Water say, man, no, come. Every day I look. I can't see no man come in. Wow, not dead. Water dead, down dead. Baby, I dead. Huh? Because I was the one who write the chip and all that observation at Bongo Water, no, buried in the cemetery. They wanted to bury Bongo Water in any cemetery where the hyena want to dig up. We said, no. I said, I'm right. They say, yo. Permission, man, bury him there. So you can bury him proper, so hyena can go dig him out, dig out the bones and spill him over. Then leave it, you know. What change with the Nyabinghi, you know, go funeral and you can't dead. Change for me. Then in Bongo Giants, man, Bongo Giants say, yo, Bongo Tane did, and Bongo Tane will build over the Asians, man. Heart attack kill him, you know. Because him get restriction, he go. Chest hospital and the chalice, a steam chalice, the man smoke, a whole heap of herb and they're affecting heart. Doctor take him off, say, yo, he's on, but he go smoke more. His heart swell and drop out. Someone smoked and the lungs collapsed. You know, for the medical. Be aware. So now, burial time now. The other say, yo, why the hearse can't pass me now? I step in. I know the hearse come. I'm saying, no, man, I look on dead body, my hearse pass me, man, I look on dead. Him dead, we have to bury him. But him not look on no dead. And we have to bury him because he's not going to make him rotten. So within my lifetime, I might try to do the Nyabinghi. I see the Nyabinghi man go funeral. Before that, no man no gone on funeral. Rasta man, I was at that stage in life. When my grandmother died, where the Marcus? When my grandmother died, I go in. My grandmother then said, oh, my born funeral, I'm not going to find no funeral. Within time, you realize it's not worth it. Because you have to realize, say, and don't let the dead bury the dead, you know, account what the Bible tell you, say, you know. Maybe the dead in mentality, you have to bury the dead mentality, not the physical. So,
dead, walking dead.
Yeah, so the whole of the thing, you have to rethink it. You know what I mean? Because when Bongo Isaac dead, we go there. Bongo young folk dead, we go there, officiate same way. We go the whole of the thing them, they ain't seen. Even man cannot get murdered, cannot Nyabinghi man say, cannot Nyabinghi man, a finance Nyabinghi man, cannot was murdered, you know. And the one them stand up in the silk and say, yo, we not go to the funeral house, you know. Them are kind of close, you know. You're bridging, you know, king. You the bone gun in your well silk and say, oh, you go funeral. And you're bridging. You want the respect. So why you can't do in the coffin box, you know? And him done in there and him gone. Him fly out gone. Then the African ritual, man. And do even a memory then, a memorial thing. So I just show the one and say, let's have a patriarch and matriarch day. As a reminder to all those who gone before, their life story, and bring them back to memory. What they have contributed to the faith.
Glorify them.
Yeah, we need that. So you'll have, within the Nyabinghi circle, you have a special day for patriarchs and matriarchs. Give tributes, what they do, books about them, stories about them. So the young generation can know say someone tried through earth. Then see, so most of the ideas there when I say, yo, let's do it. It is important. Just like how you can remember Marcus Garvey. Remember then Howell. You remember Bongo Water too.
Yes, I.
Remember
Same line.
Remember Sam Brown.
Yes, I.
Remember Prince Manuel King Man. Remember him the work. Why him do a great work, Rasta man.
Yes,
so why don't have a Prince Manuel Day King? A celebration for Prince, even a month to celebrate Prince Manuel. We need that. Because most men don't know what King Emmanuel doing.
No.
They just have him one side. I'm a Poco man, I'm a Baba Science, I'm a Lango man. I eat that thing. Not true?
Keep talking.
The Lord servant.
I eat that thing, Rasta man. We know if we remember what the man do. If you take out someone who went shatter.
Not just for Rasta, but
And
for
whole,
black people.
Black people are a whole. Because King Emmanuel is a writer. You know. I have him letters them, you know. When you write to Queen and you not write to Governor General, the man who write on serious things. Challenge people in writing, to answer questions. And all the ones them who never have a way to go, him streamline and say, yes, come on. Change your life. Follow rules and regulations. Which is good.
Yes.
He's a shepherd.
Of course. Yes,
so why we can't remember him and celebrate his life within a calendar. I look at those things. Because the only way you can preserve everything is to have a calendar date.
But remember, you know, as they talk about you're not old. Remember one time gone? They always have restaurant, keep up restaurant.
Talk upload with the microphone.
Well, I know how strong.
When since they're not old restaurant keeper.
No, but you have family vibes now with oil now.
Rastafari.
Monty Oil say, come hear him. Come and go right after me was there. I'm sorry, yo. Let me say, it's San Diego developers capture oil land. 50-some acres of land, you know, political thing, you know. And the housing scheme put up some red, gold, and green on the road. The red, gold, and green can only be put up at Pinnacle. You can't put up road markers to go up there, you know. Because it's private property, private road, you know. So when you drive on the road, you have no indication of if you turn. Until you're close to Pinnacle, you see the colors. That I see. And there was some little thing around that. So how will say here, man? Is it the Howell thing is a family thing. Leonard Howell and his family. I don't know, outside thing that, you know. So don't try to claim that in as a field, you know. You talk that plain. So I want to run up and down because, okay, it's a historical site account to government. But the government cut off some lots. And the tractor them dig out the burial ground, them and the people in original Howell lights too. Hope I trust the going up a Howell foundation. I mean, go up there. So what we have to say now, government say all 5 lots of the heritage site, 5 lots. But the private sector want to buy the 5 lots and put club and gambling house and all kind of something up there and say, no, it can't work.
Folly.
Yeah. So the whole of the thing now, and Millennium Council's up there too, and a violation between laws and Millennium Council and them, and because Danisha praying because we don't go to violate Danisha, and we look a violation up there. So we are saying, the heritage site, which is Howell Foundation, is still unresolved. Even the Pinnacle where mother house, the main house and all of that thing there. The heritage within itself cannot be destroyed. So there's an open, unresolved thing the rest are supposed to do. So it is not just chanting in the family. You have administration for do.
Yes, I.
I want special set of people must run administration, you know. Chanters are chanters, you know. Then come tear on the system and burn Babylon and broken on the walls of Babylon.
But
And
that's
them
not
beauty
the
that.
work. That is not the work.
No. I show them. Say the work is bigger. And the work reach.
Hark the voice of niggas crying, who will come and work today?
Aye.
You see it. My God.
The work is bigger, family. The work is bigger. Look at our look now. The thing is, you keep a 7 light bingy, you chant and celebrate. You disperse back in a Babylon system. You just wait till the next bingy. What do you do in between that bingy?
Yeah.
What you do?
Yeah.
You filter back in a Babylon. You know your housing scheme. Come in a housing scheme, a concrete me live in it. Come here, my youth them for go to school and say, you can come out of hills and start living in a concrete. One come forward that hill. So yes, that's my sanctuary. Me there most time and other places of woodland and thing. But the point is that you can't build on the bingy ground and no want you on the bingy ground. You might run you. They don't want you on a comment. I'm gonna eat that thing. So we are Rastafari now, you know. The biggest thing will happen, you know, is within the Rastafari Cargan Benevolent Society. Which the government say they are sorry for their atrocity against the Coral Garden.
When did they issue that apology?
1990? Or 2009?
2009.
2009, thereabout. The government say we apologize for their atrocity against Rasta. And we will compensate.
And how did that go?
They decide to compensate those who are alive.
Tricky.
Yeah. By giving...
Not their families, of course.
No.
Just the living
Those who
ones.
are alive,
Oh.
wherein their family can be beneficiaries through a will. See me?
Okay.
So, we go through all the process with Bongo Isaac, so me, you know. So therefore, you consider you give him a $4 million compensation while he's alive. Every month or every 2 months, he get $100,000 in a one check. And go and spend. So the money keep going down. If he has a medical, they clear his medical and subtract it out of that. See, it's not, everybody get 4 million, some might get 2, some might get 3, some might get 4. But within the Rastafari Cargan Benevolent Society, there's no transparency of how much money each one get, the regularities of the money, you know. They are just really the administrators. So you're administrating Rasta money. When I ask, say, I need a reporter for your business. Then say, Flako, I'm not giving another thing. What do you mean? I'm here from Repatriation Nyabinghi. And I was before them. Because before the Benevolent Society, you have Rastafari Cargan for the Asians. You know? But we never registered the group. I just man and man come together, put the money, because the Cargan come out of the Nyabinghi house. We pool money and keep the commemoration. On that day, whatever we could share the money back into the public space. I'm only say, I donate $150,000, you know, but I don't want no profit. When the program done, seal up back my 50,000. So run it. Someone say, yo, I'll donate $150,000, but that's free. I don't need back no money. So the money turn. Now the government is compensating. So what the government say now? Those who alive right away. Beneficiary. So when you step out of flesh, government will cover all your burial, and what is left go to the beneficiary. Now then create a home for those who up there. Government sponsor a home, about $80,000 a month for that facility. Not they don't build a place, you know. Rent a place, you know. When you're supposed to build a physical place, and you pay the money go round and go round. So what they are trying to do now, lock in the ancients them now. So I'm dead one. Because when you go there, you go in and dead and you kind of come out, you know. Like I infirm you're going there, you know.
Exile, man.
Exile, you. Because when you go in any place there, you have to go down a big room on TV there. Lights lock off, food served, you can't do nothing. You can't smoke a spliff.
You don't control nothing.
Nothing, see? But thing is that we sit and allow those things. Because there's no administration for the government, and so it works. Yes, just like the ganja laws. Pitfour, you know, is a sacramental space to plant ganja. You see a ganja plant here? You see the ganja plant now? Pitfour is gazetted as a ganja sacramental space. But the man will lock off the land. Say, I feed them land. So how come the nation Rastafari go grow? Wherein the government will say, Rasta entitled to herb, you know, much plants you can have. And this is your space to plant herb. So why you not plant ganja on your space? What are you afraid of? Police can come and raid no police because this is the space to plant.
Yeah, why?
So the thing is that because of a power struggle between man and man, they're not looking at the benefit. You're born in Babylon and Babylon say, yo, plant some weed, man. But that you want to plant. See the land, plant it on your own land. You have a tabernacle. You have a right to plant weed because Rasta and Ganja is hand in hand. So why you not make use of the space? But still you are born in Babylon. Babylon give you opportunity to better yourself. Where is that mentality? Man not say that.